Sorry, I was in the midst of recording, well, praying before I wanted to touch on this video. But I'm saying all of this because I know for a fact that the truth will set these two people, maybe even three, whoever I decide to discuss on within this video, their true I'm speaking my truth in telling. Okay, let me generally breathe before I decide to continue speaking, because this is going to be a very sensitive topic. But I have been through a lot. Let me do this.
Incredible. All it took was that one moment. I figured out exactly why I'm so wary. And why. That can only come from battle experience. Not too many people know of my ability. And even fewer who have survived long enough to tell.
I wasn't recording.
Take control.
Where's my answer? Anyway. Now, I am not doing this video to destroy any of these members that I am going to be talking about. You may be like, who are you going to be discussing within this video? My brother, my mother, and just narcissistic members. I wouldn't say narcissistic overall members, but definitely my mother, father, and older brother are really typically the main members, I guess you could say. My cousin, the one y'all probably know that I've been on the channel with, and who else? And people may be like, why are you doing this? I have a whole different purpose behind this. I don't personally speak to these people one-on-one. And my reason is because they don't give me that open space to feel as I can genuinely speak to them about anything. And some members made it uncomfortable in certain situations to where I wasn't capable of fully on expressing myself. Probably like, what kind of examples for those who maybe like are curious? Well, I did tell both. All this happened in the same day. God kind of really just like exposed every last one of these members to me in the same fucking day. But I almost killed myself one day. This year, it was like earlier February, I guess you can say. Around this time, I'm going through like hella shit, like I'm probably like getting attacked like crazy, but I didn't know where the fuck this shit was coming from. You feel me? And then it was kind of just like an eye opener because like I was around certain members around this moment where they was also around like a lot of chaos, and I know personally that I'm an empath. I have a lot of energy, and fuck, that's how you know they're trying to stop me from speaking. But I'm also very sensitive to energy, I would say. But with that being said, it kind of pushed me overboard. I was overwhelmed, overstimulated, and I was just going through a lot in this moment. I had personally went back and talked to my ex in this moment, trying to help her, whatever the case may be. And for some reason, it was always when I accepted her and my dad back in my life where chaos would kind of just start to overly tower in my life. Like there were certain members I already knew what the fuck they were going on and what happened with them and what they're going through. And yes, I do understand, but just because I understand doesn't give y'all the reason to treat me the way that y'all decide to treat me. But with that being said, these members have really just done, I would like to say, too much in my life. And I'm a very forgiving person. I've showed up for a lot of people. But like I was saying, on this particular day, I must kill myself. I told him, I told my dad, I told uh, my brother, I told my mom. And my mom kind of just said, you took one for the team. And in that moment, I kind of just sat there and I was just like, that's probably the most disappointing shit I've ever heard coming from a mother. And then to top that, my brother said, damn. And then to top that, my dad didn't really give a fuck. And then it was just a whole bunch of shit that I just kept seeing back to back to back to back within my family members. And I was just always trying to like forgive them and let them know like, hey, this shit ain't okay. I ain't really fucking with them. I ain't fucking with it. And they would do it all over again. And it kind of sucks to really just see that like I really just overpoured so much, even though they didn't realize. I mean, that I'm pretty sure they did realize, and they just took advantage of that. But that's why I kind of just decided to distance myself, and it breaks the fuck out of my heart. I ain't gonna lie, I cried earlier today. I definitely cried earlier today because it just really set in with me how much I've been bullied, especially by my mother, and then she tries to cover it up with doing nicer things, but having this mask over her face as if I don't see it, but I've already seen and everything. I saw all the times where she was actually genuinely upset at me for living my own life. Um, I saw the times where she was upset because she couldn't control me or control the outcome. I saw the times where she was also attacking me as well, also scared of my own power, my own potential. All these other people are very much the same way. They're very much scared of my power, potential, what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna do, and truth being told, I'm tired of the bullshit. Um, I already know I'm a target. It just doesn't make me any more of a bigger target than what I already was. Y'all already kind of knew this. I'm pretty sure y'all probably even got hints to stop. Even though I'm not even gonna say probably, I know y'all got hints to stop fucking with me, or to even give in and probably apologize or even check on me, and y'all didn't. You know, it's crazy because even my mom, she makes it seem like she cares so much, but she has not texted me how you feel or how are you, or even asked, and I don't even know how long. Maybe my dad has, you know. That's him. At least he tried in that area, but I don't really think he actually gave a fuck how I was doing. So that's how I personally felt. And then dealing with my brother, who I have always had love for ever since a kid, and I always kind of just looked up to him until I realized that none of these people were someone I could really look up to. I kind of just had to be myself. It was a lot. And I don't mean nothing towards my brother. No hate, no shade, no anything towards none than one of these members that I'm specifically speaking on. There's other people I will touch on in this video, but these are the main people that I'm just very disappointed in. After really just kind of just seeing how they truly feel. And like my heart is beating. Not just because I'm high, but just because this shit is crazy. Like, even beyond like a spiritual level, it's just like disappointing. Like, because it's always the people that you love the most that betray you, and then wonder why you don't trust nobody, why you don't trust them, why you won't open up to them, but they don't allow you any space to really be yourself, or they don't want you to be yourself. Or better yet, they're trying to benefit off of your energy, benefit off of who you are, benefit off of the things you've got going on in life instead of working for it. Rather be lazy, take the lazy route. Rather not do the route. My fault. Rather not do the work. Rather just allow somebody else to do the work for them and then just be blessed in return. And I've seen it happen several times over and over and over again, especially with my mom. And my dad, I've forgiven him so many times in my life. I've definitely forgiven him a lot in my life. And I'm not gonna keep holding the camera because, like, yeah. And the only reason I came in the closet is just because it was too loud out there. But I didn't want to turn my TV down. Kind of wanted to be like that because I already kind of knew this is like gonna be a sensitive topic. And the only reason I'm probably shaking more is because I'm calm about this. But if I was angry, which I've already explored that emotion of anger upon my own and just expressed it in areas where it helped me at least be able to express myself. But I'm working better on speaking because I can't just stay silent considering that I have a very powerful voice. I can't keep allowing people to shut me down or shut me up. I just have to keep balling. I have to keep showing up the way that I know is best, not just for me, but for this universe as well, because I'm an inspo, and people don't want me to see that. And I definitely took initiative of seeing that people don't want me to shine. They don't want me to step into who I'm meant to be. They want me to kiss ass. They want me to be a people pleaser. They want me to suck up to them. They want me to not have freedom, to not have any of my gifts, my power, anything that's meant for me. They would love to try to switch destinies, which my brother has been tried to do overly. Not just him, but I've seen my mother also target my life. And who's to tell what the hell my dad done? I've seen that, I don't know. I don't really know with him. I question. I question a lot when it comes to him. Because every time I gave him a chance, particularly, he showed me every time why it was a bad idea to let him back into my life. And I don't mean this in any shape, form, way to try to hurt his feelings, but this is how I feel. And I have every right to speak upon how I felt and what I've seen and exactly what y'all have put me through. So if you dislike the truth, then you can easily just remove yourself from the video. You're probably like, what the fuck is your problem? I don't have a problem. The only problem I had was the treatment that y'all gave towards me, and I asked several times to not treat me that way. And I kind of showed several ways of how you could have treated me, led better, even distance myself, stay silent. I tried every possible thing, is kissing ass, whatever. Shit was never enough, and I'm just tired. I'm tired of y'all bullshit. Really, I'm gonna keep it a being, and I have every right to speak up for myself and say that I'm tired of y'all shit because I have done nothing but literally love and continue to love. So I don't see why I'm a target. I mean, like, I get it. Y'all have doubles and stuff that y'all have to face, but that has nothing to do with me. That has everything to do with you. And it's crazy when you can actually, like, spiritually fucking see these devil attachments to these people's karmic attachments, all these ill attachments to these type of people. But they have a mask and they try to hide it. These be the same people that I have already figured out, and they didn't want me to figure them out. But I've already read them, and I just stayed silent, tried to actually protect them and help them along their way. But they've seen me as I was trying to destroy them or boss them around or try to control them. But in reality, they really just misread me and never knew me. And I've seen this with my mom. Every time we get into an argument, she literally speaks her true feelings and then goes back to trying to be nice. And I'm done with that. And with my brother, I tried to tell him how he was. Um, he took it as, I ain't even gonna say that. When me and him got into it that time, it wasn't really me getting into it. I definitely was just like letting him know, like, as soon as he came into my room, please don't try to like manipulate or gaslight me or lie. And I'm guessing just because I knew that off the bat, he got triggered. And yeah, I'm sorry if that was triggering, but I'm also not sorry because I am. That's just a boundary that I've set. I'm sorry that I've done. I'm not sorry. And that's the issue. They want me to continue to leave. Not me, but they continually try to emotionally manipulate me. And I've seen this several times. They try to play my energy, make me feel as I'm all lovey-dovey so that I can like give in to whatever bullshit they're doing. And I've said this in these previous videos. Um, and that's not really my main target of why I've been dropping these videos. It's more of the fact just because, like I said earlier, I have a voice and I also have knowledge and wisdom that I'm supposed to be sharing, and I'm not supposed to just be holding on to. I have to move on those certain things. I can't just be stuck on my own personal life, you feel me? But I can interpret and add in things from my personal life and bring reality what is, I guess you can say, allow y'all to see true authenticity because that's what I said from the jump with my YouTube channel. I don't want my YouTube channel to be fake at all. I don't want y'all to feel as anything on my channel is fake. I want everything to feel as everything I'm posting is real. I don't want y'all to feel as like, oh, he's just making this up or he's lying or he's crazy. Like, if y'all want proof, I can genuinely give y'all proof. There was times where I'm genuinely texting my brother, sending him reels, all this shit, never responded. Mother, several times where I was pointing to her first and telling her good morning, constantly, over and over and over and over and over and over. And then I stopped. And then the only time she was actually texting me good morning was when she needed something or when she was just telling me something important about her needing a car, basically. It was never actually just genuinely like, good morning. At least that's how I see it. And I'm not going to say that, these people haven't done work on their life, but you can see when somebody is still lying to themselves, still not moving with good intentions. Because, like I said, like earlier, like not even earlier, but in previous videos where my mom has literally told me, like, she literally said that she was just like, I'm not going to tell you I'm proud of you if I don't have a reason to be proud of you. And it kind of just really just made me sit back on my life because my mom had hardly ever told me she was ever proud of me. Um, and accomplishments that I felt was to be so proud of, which was I'm still cherished of those things. She wasn't so proud of. If it wasn't money related, it wasn't, hey, okay, like, and I kind of just seen that more and more. I'm just like, so these people really just kind of see me as a payout way. At least my mom did, mom and dad, or my dad thought I was just trying to use him for money, and I never gave a fuck about that. And that's why it irritates me because then my brother comes into that part where he feels as I'm competing with him, or I'm trying to control him, or be better than him, or whatever the case may be. And I don't care. That's not my narrative. That's not my aim. That's not my intentions. It's never been my energy. It's never been my outlook on life. And I know that for a fact because I sit there and I reminisce on how I acted every day. You can't attack or try to have somebody forget who they was when they literally think about themselves 24 fucking 7. Overthink and was so self aware. So, and it's not me trying to be cocky, it's just me speaking the truth. If you was put in the same situations as I was, had the same everything that I was, or my skin as y'all want to be, or not y'all, but you specifically want to be, then you honestly wouldn't want to. Some people think I want the fame, I want all of this, and I don't give a fuck about that shit. I want to be able to genuinely just bring happiness to this world. I've said it plenty of times. Bring light to this world. Be able to have people understand themselves. And that's a problem. I both understand me being a problem, but also me trying to help. So I have to understand at one point, not even just understand at one point, but generally just look at it like, hey, I'm not a problem. I'm a problem to people, but I'm not the problem. Now, I'm not going to say I played perfect in these situations. Uh, I've definitely had my wrongs in situations. I'm not saying that I was ever right 24/7 towards any of these people, but I definitely know where they was wrong towards treating me, where shit wasn't okay, and I have every right to be able to say that within those situations you weren't right, and also in other situations I wasn't right, and that's okay. Nobody's here to be perfect. We're here to build each other. We gotta start helping each other change, generally speaking. And I keep hearing that because it's Big as the Plug said it in one of his songs. And I know it's something that I just need to be speaking on. Not just speaking on, but eventually creating on. But I'm not holding back anymore. So even my brother, I know for a fact that he may think I want to fight him, or he may be trying to fight me, and I'm not fighting him. And I'm not saying I'm not fighting him because I'm scared of him. I'm just not fighting him because I'm mature to know when something's worth a fight and when something isn't. This isn't any reason to really fight him because, like I said, I understand his anger and I've understood from his point of view, but I'm not gonna fight him unless it was guided, but I still would reject that. That's not how I want to remember my life, I guess you could say. I like to keep it peaceful. And if I can keep it that way, then I would keep it that way. But I also say that I'm not something that you can just easily run over or play with either. Just like everybody else. If you get pushed to that point, you would eventually kill somebody. That goes for anybody, and that's just the truth. Whether you would like it or not, you would, if you was pushed to that point, and I mean generally pushed to that point, you would probably. And I ain't gonna say that's for everybody because generally there are some hearts out here that would probably still not do anything. And I think I'm kind of like that person because, yeah, my ego may be like, I would kill these niggas. And it's not in GTA. In GTA. But, ego based. It's not even really me. It's not my heart because I know for a fact that what I want would be to allow these people to grow, to change, to see their mistakes, to see their wrongs. Killing them wouldn't do any justice for me or them. Me attacking them wouldn't do any justice. Me sending any trying to fuck with their life or anything wouldn't really benefit me in any such way. Although, yeah, God could be like, yeah, you have full-on permission to go ahead and fuck them up if you want to. But even then, like I've said plenty of times, I never took initiative to be like, yeah, I'm finna fuck this person's day up. I'm finna project onto them all the energy and all the illusions that I feel. I'm going to get into their energy and I'm going to try to manifest and bring shit into my reality off of their energy. We're going to touch into my ex and my cousin. Because I definitely feel a lot of anger towards my cousin for the stupid ass shit that he did within this situation to do with my ex. But, which is, it's just, it's really crazy. Because I would have never done that shit. Better yet, my ex. I believe I kind of just tapped into their energy because somebody's heart just like dropped. But it could be mine. And then again, I also try to take a different perspective of also knowing that I don't know everything. Some shit I definitely could have been lied to about. But then again, there was just certain shit that I've always kept hearing over and over and over and over and over and over. Certain shit I kept seeing over and over and over and over. Pattern recognition. When people are doing the same shit over and over and over again, even though you clear they try to help them get out of that situation, you will see their true colors. And with that, I've kind of seen that with my brother. With my dad, I just think he was just too hard-headed to actually want to listen to me. I'm guessing it's because he felt as he couldn't learn from his son, or that I didn't know too. Both of them particularly just thought I just didn't know shit. There's other family members that I would address in this, but I don't even talk to them enough to really just try to address shit like that. But just know, I know. I done already sat here and thought about you. If you think I ain't think about you, I thought about you. And if you think I don't know, I know. And if you think I don't or I won't find out, I'll find out just because you didn't want me to find out. And that's where you fucked up. Because if you would have told me, probably would have just let it go. But that's a topic for another day. This is crazy because like from my mother, like I've always seen her efforts in trying to provide for us. Yeah, but it felt like it got to a point where she started to just not believe in me, not believe in my dreams, not believe in what I was capable of, especially when I started to speak on music. I even heard her slip up and say one thing like, every time you go into the closet, which is when I make music. And she knows that. And some people really are just studying you so they can fuck your life over. And she think I don't know that. Some people study you so they can mimic you too. and try to be exactly like you, although they don't have any divine gifts. And I think that was probably going to be the hardest thing when speaking onto this video, is trying to have people be able to understand that some people are spiritually blind and they are leading other people towards their wrong destinations or wrong routes because they are blind or particularly scared of them or particularly just know for a fact that they aren't divine at all and have been lying for years to try to cover up as if they are divine and other particular members are divine. Because not everybody's chosen. And I really kind of had to look at all of those who were chosen, spiritual, awakening. It's not just, and if, oh my gosh, and with certain shit, I started to pick up on because it was certain things that my mom was doing that I was like, that's not, mm-mm. Certain things she was saying that just proved to me that was just like, that's not how a divine feminine would move. But there was areas where I did recognize where I believe my mom was very a divine feminine. But I think she started to over abuse her power. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm attacking her, like I said, because also my brother did this, and my ex, and my cousin. They over abused their gifts. They tried to attack me in my life. They thought I was the issue. They didn't want to see that they was wrong. And they really believed that I was really trying to come after them. But never did they just sit and stop to think that I was actually trying to help them. And I think that's where I betray other people who want to help me, because I ended up trusting so many wrong people. And they showed me exactly why not to trust so easily, I guess you could say. And you know it's crazy when I had one of these days where I didn't eat. I mean, this is kind of what they want. And I'm not going to be one of them type of people to just show all the good sides of my life. Hell no. People may be like, oh, that's karma. No, nigga, I got food to eat. I just decided I wasn't going to eat right now. I'm going to eat, but just not right now. I've seen that they don't want me to grow. They don't want me to leave. They don't want me to have freedom. They want me to. They want to control how my money is spent, where it goes. They want to come with me to try to get to these same fulfillments and things of that nature. There's just a lot that they're trying to attack. I mean, they're really just trying to attack everything in my life. I'm gonna be honest, and they think I don't know, but every last thing makes them want to try harder to try to defeat me. And I've seen my brother crash out several times because of how his life is floating apart. because of the shit that he's trying to do in mine. And, I'm not stepping anywhere near that just because I tried to warn him. I did try to like help him, and it's not that I never didn't see him. Anytime that he was insecure about himself, I tried to uplift him. Anytime he was stuck in a situation, I gave him ideas. With his relationships, I definitely helped. I'm not even gonna say relationships. It was particularly one, although they was not good for each other at all. I still tried to help. And I'm sorry if she decides to watch this video. I mean, she knows this too. Um, and these are the same people where I would have loved an apology, just taking accountability from. And I don't know if I'm going to be open to that still, just because of how much pain they've really put me through. And I don't think a sorry could really fix any of that because, like, I've changed. I've had to heal to be able to set boundaries and be able to not put up with certain shit no more. Generational curse breaker. I guess that's the point of the journey. I'm supposed to destroy things out of love in order for it to be rebuilt, to seek peace, balance. I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird because these are like the same people that really just make it seem like I've done nothing for them. I've done nothing possible. Like, I can list shit I've done for my brother. I bought him a cart, bought him shit that anytime I even was thinking about him or saw some shit that was actually really cool. Anytime I actually saw him, I was trying to talk to him because I genuinely wanted to talk to him. Anytime he was around, I wanted to bother him because I wanted to bother him for the love of it, not because I wanted to downplay him or belittle him. I never done any of that. And if I did, it was a return of energy of how he was treating me. My dad, I just didn't put up with his bullshit. I'm gonna keep it a being. I'm not saying he's supposed to be perfect, but he was definitely supposed to be a leader in my life. And he misled. He didn't show me a way. He didn't paint the way for me. He didn't say, "Hey, son, hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this." He was saying things that he definitely wished I didn't do, but that was really about it. But you can't control a life that isn't yours. Everybody is going to be their own person. As long as you speak up, I feel as, and at least give the thought in mind that they have options that they can go around and be able to like generally give them like advice, like, hey, blah 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 blah, because I feel as blah 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 blah. I've been through and I've seen it, and blah 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 blah. But if you still decide, just to make sure blah 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 blah. Stop trying to like block shit in people's life. Like, just because it didn't work in your life doesn't mean that it's not gonna work in somebody else's life. And I'm fully unaware that not everybody is going to think that way. But um, my mother, I feel as the love was there at first. Or maybe not. Maybe it never was. Maybe I kind of was just one of them childs where she just, it always felt as we were just slaves, someone that can help her in her life rather than, I don't know. My mom's a very fucking great ass manipulator, and it's kind of sad to see. Cause I see this shit. I genuinely see this shit. Like someone that is very good at what they do, and I've seen this shit firsthand. And I've seen the people that are attacking me. It's not just in one area. I'm not just coming after her. Like I said, like that is one thing that I'm trying to clear up heavily. Because like I said, I'm not just coming after her. And I ain't got time to be trying to hear none of that shit. Like, oh, you just attacked me. No, the hell I didn't. No, the fuck I didn't. And be like, well, oh, you're being disrespectful. Well, maybe I have to be disrespectful in order for you to actually hear now. Because obviously me speaking in that soft tone wasn't getting clear enough. It wasn't. So either you take it to the chest like you was throwing all them shots at me, or don't say shit at all. Because at this point, I don't care. Stop faking shit. Stop trying to have a mask up. Stop trying to control shit, gaslight, manipulate, do all this weird ass shit. Y'all have no right to be trying to treat people as if they mean nothing. And then when they actually are something in life, y'all want to come back around and feel as y'all should be important to their life because y'all were once important to them. And like I said, who's there to say that, I won't leave that door open for y'all to eventually work to actually be able to attain me back in your life. It was like this video I heard earlier. If you want to be in somebody's life, you're going to actually try to be in their fucking life. You're going to try to care about them, cater to them, show up for them, protect them, defend them. Because that's what love for another person is. It's not just romantic. Loving someone is a fucking choice. It's not just a feeling. I was choosing to love these people every fucking day, regardless if they was family or not. I was choosing to love these people every day because that's how I felt. That's how I wanted to show up for them. That's how I wanted to lead. And that wasn't enough until I stepped away and they was put into these same situations where they're having to deal with the same shit that they tried to afflict onto me. And, I don't know, bro. It's hard when you generally deal with a lot of shit already and people feel as they can just pile more shit onto you even when they see you're strong. My ex was like this too. And she got mad because I made one of these. Like one time, she literally got mad because I made a video about her, but literally didn't even fucking say a single inch of who the fuck it was in that video. Not one time did I discuss on who the fuck it was in that video, which made her look like a fucking clown. Because gang, what are you talking about? You be making it seem as I'm trying to talk about you 24/7, but in reality, you're behind screens, looking me up, doing all this weird shit, damn near 24/7, and then I'm so called to blame. I cheat one time. And what grade was it? Ninth grade, 10th grade, where I was 16. Nigga, I'm 20. Finna be 21. And you're still stuck on some shit that was 5 years ago. Acting as if some people just don't have a right to fucking grow or change. If anything, you're still stuck in the same position that you were years ago. Or shit, not even same position, probably worse. Because you don't want to let go of shit. You hold on to grudges and then think that shit is going to be shit is just going to be okay. No, nigga, you're not going to be able to have a happy life if you're constantly holding on to grudges and think that shit is going to be all bukus or whatever, nigga. And then try to come back in my life and think I want you back. No. The hexes and shit that you think I don't know about. The fucking on my cousin that you think I don't know about. And I really hate to bring up names, Marquise, but like, bro, and it's crazy because this was the same nigga I would have like genuinely gave back to, regardless. That was my intention. When I went ghost and got a job, my intention was going to be work my fucking ass off and then literally bless this nigga. Not even just for blessing him, but blessing myself back because I do deserve to be able to fucking get money as well. Like, bro, certain people wanted you to give your last to them and have nothing while they're fucking stunting and shit and flexing in your fucking face or whatever the case may be. Like, bro, I barely ever asked him for anything. If I ever asked him for anything, it was to come over because I genuinely fucked with him for him. It was never to smoke. Although, yes, sometimes to smoke, yes. I won't sit here and lie. Yes, sometimes it was to smoke. But every fucking time, no. Because I genuinely fuck with him for him. It was not always the fucking smoke. Nigga, we did other shit outside of just smoking. And same with my brother. It was other shit that I did. Like, not even just that. Not even, nah. I ain't even gonna put him in the same category because the only thing me and him ever done was game. And that's the issue with him. Like, every time I tried to actually get him outside to do anything else, it was an excuse. But for him, it was always, yeah. You go gaming, yeah. Yep. For me, anytime I wanted to do something that I wanted to fucking do, could never get him outside. Or it was a fucking complaint. So I'm just whatever with that. Because I tried. I genuinely tried. And he can't say I didn't try. And with my cousin, bro, he know for a fact that I overly was trying, even when I didn't have shit. Like some people may be like, well, he always when I was around, he didn't have no money and everything. Well, yeah, obviously everybody got to start from somewhere. Not everybody has a rich access. Not everybody have both parents in their life. Some people don't have parents in their life. Some people have parents in jail. Some people are struggling with dealing with their fucking parents. Some parents are alive and in the life. Some are adopted. You don't know everybody's fucking situation. I was always one of those type of people to be like, nigga, shut up. You don't know that person's fucking situation. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know how they're living. People be so fucking quick to make fun of how people are dressing, their lifestyle, how they move, or anything else. And I'm just like, bro, you don't know what the fuck they're going through. And some of these people really afflicted the same thoughts that they had onto me. And I had to take a step away to really understand how my heart really moved. And it was certain times where I had to really just sit there and ask, like, bro, was I really ever just much of an asshole? And I was just like, no, I've always been weird, yes, but I was always had a nice heart. That was always a very genuine per heart. But people misabuse. I don't even want to say misabuse. I believe that was probably a spiritual attack. But at the same time, I want to believe that it was just me generally running out of stories because I got a lot of shit on my damn phone. So I'm gonna take the initiative that it was also that it was storage. I'm gonna say storage because I go by protection for one. You ain't gonna stop me from shit that I want to do. So this video was something that I am leaving behind because I don't know. I don't know what will happen to me, but I know that for the life that I'm living, that I'm gonna leave behind memories and also messages for my family in the future to be able to look back at, and for other members to also be able to look back at and be like, I treated this person wrong and I need to do better. And even if they don't decide to do better and they decide to leave me alone in life just because I decided to expose them or whatever, that's fine. But I don't know. I'm just uh nah, like I was saying with my ex, she did way too fucking much. I ain't gonna cap. Like she really tried to make me out to seem like I was the problem. Like, bro, I cheated one time. That was all I ever did. That was all I ever did. The last time we started talking again, she was the problem each time. She literally, I believe, no. She literally fucked with a whole nother nigga became before she came to come see me. And that was the first time we went bowling. Not first time, like when we met, but like the first time we saw each other again. And then she was still talking to other niggas while I was still being loyal to her. And then she was actually still in contact with her ex while I was still talking to her. She literally got drunk and told me all I was there for was dick. And when she was drunk, all she cared about was dick. And that should have been my first instinct to be like, nigga, so yeah, no. And then was so quick to jump into so many relationships again and again and again and again and again after, and I was still single. My life bossed up, and you still made it seem like I was a fucking issue, but I'm good. You made fake ass moves that made it seem like you was bossing up, but really wasn't. And even if I was still at a place of me just being stable in my life, nigga, the only thing you did was chase people that had money or was on the training level of shit. And I didn't give a fuck about that. Nothing I did was enough for you. And I'm not going to put myself in that type of predicament to even go back and embarrass the fuck out of myself, knowing for the fact that how bad you treated me. Even in the midst of the relationship. What happened was I gave you my all. Even at the beginning of the relationship, you wanted to leave because you was unsure about some shit. I don't know what the fuck you was unsure about, but even then, you would probably already knew that you didn't fucking like me. You just like what I was providing for you. And that's what you so-called fell in love for. Never was actually into me until what, fucking recently? Told me straight up, hey, I don't even think that, you're my person for real. Or I don't think I'm good for you. Or this, that, and the third. And everything I like, bro, you try to make it seem like I just wasn't reassuring you. I was so nonchalant, this, that, and the third. But nigga, literally I left a relationship to better myself. Yes, I may have had a little bit of fun or whatever in the midst, but I still worked on myself, kept my word, and said that I was going to come back to you, came back to you, and you literally still fucked me over and think that I want to come back and still deal with you? Nigga, no. No. Not even technically you come back. But if you have plans of even coming back, leave me the fuck alone. All the bullshit that you done in my past, and I ain't gonna expose the other motherfucker that was doing weird shit behind the scenes. All the people you used to tag team against me, bro. The whole group, race. And I don't give a fuck if she see this video, because she should have never even opened her mouth and talked about me in the fucking first place. Because I don't know you. And for the fact that you even had the nerve to even come and try to play in my face was another issue. So I definitely don't fuck with you. Like, come on, gang. And then her family, I don't want to hear that shit either. Cause y'all really believe the motherfucker. I'm sorry, they even call her out like that. But a person who really lied to y'all so much, so fucking much, about that I was so-called a bad person, and I wasn't. Or even had friends around you supposedly telling you that I was this bad person, and I wasn't. And this goes for many fucking people. Many fucking people. Everybody has somebody in their fucking ear trying to tell them about me, rather than them listening to me and actually figuring out themselves that I was actually a good person. They missed out on their damn life because they wanted to make it seem as I was a bad person. And I've watched every last one of these people's lives literally go to shit because of it. And if it is stable, it's because they're doing other shit for it to remain stable, benefiting off of other people. Outside of that, it's just dealing with her specifically has been annoying. Because I know for a fact that part of her is only wanted fame from me, or even if it wasn't fame, money, whatever the bullshit was, I'm tired of it. I don't want no closure from her. I don't want no closure from nobody no more, because why did I have to sit here and fucking struggle to figure all it? I ain't even gonna say struggle to figure this shit out, but genuinely have to struggle in the process of figuring all of this shit out, just for y'all to come back and try to be all nice and lovey-dovey towards me. Nigga, no, fuck y'all. On some real shit, and I have every right to feel that way. Peace and love from a distance, but on some real shit, fuck you. Because I never treated y'all that way. I never moved that way with y'all. But I'm the issue. Sound like some shit my grandma would do. Which also, my grandma is definitely a manipulator at times. She be lying about certain shit too. But at the same time, I also know that she ain't perfect. I mean, like, for one, I definitely been seeing how she been moving recently, and she's definitely been trying to get back right with God. Ooh, I ain't gonna say nothing too much on that. That's a topic for another day that I'll probably discuss on. But other than that, I don't know. My cousin, though, for sure, Marquise. I've always been loyal to him. Always, always. I mean, I've never switched up on that nigga a day in my life. Even when we was going through shit, I was still calling this nigga my best friend. Even when I knew in the back of my head that this nigga did some fuck shit, I still was calling him my best friend. Even though we fell out over some shit that was originally not my fault. Even though like I said, I take accountability, and I may have yelled at him in that situation, but I yelled at him to shut up. That's all I did. That's all I did, because he was going on and on and on and on. And I don't know if this nigga was trolling, but it definitely got overstimulated to the point I was just like, okay, shut up. And then he was just like, oh, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. My guy, you made it a big ass deal after I said, shut up. And then he was just like, you don't talk to me like that, this, that, and the third. And then he left. He left the door open. Literally left the door open to the crib and left. Didn't come back or anything. He drove off. I heard him. I literally seen him drive off. There was no way in hell that you could sit there and lie and be like, oh yeah, or whatever story that you may be trying to tell. And I really hope you I genuinely hope you didn't tell these niggas you tried to up it on me, or that you did up it on me. I really hope you did, because that's a lie. You could have, but you didn't. And that's not me saying that and trying to like attack you or threaten you. That's just the truth. You didn't. And these are people that I'm speaking on that I know in my life. Other people that I ain't speak on, then you should know for a fact that I ain't got shit to deal with them. I ain't gonna care. Or I don't care enough to even speak on them. Real shit. And outside of this, it's just like, if I was to see him, I ain't gonna lie, this is the only person I probably would genuinely want to fight. Just because I feel disrespected. And I wouldn't even want to take it to that level of trying to shoot him or anything. I generally would just want to fight, us both be able to live to see another day, move on. Because he took steps that I would have never fucking took. I mean, the person I was so fucking loyal to in my life, two people I was so fucking loyal to in my life, 3, fucking 4, 5, who's counting. So many people I was generally overly fucking loyal to in my life showed me why I couldn't rely on anybody to even be loyal. Why I couldn't rely on anybody. Why I was shown that I was left for the dead, brother. I was left to be fed to the fucking wolves, brother. And there was times where he definitely did show up for me in my depression states, where I almost killed myself that one time, or whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I felt like me and him really just drifted apart. I started to heal. He was still staying stuck in other patterns and shit that he didn't want to heal from. So I don't know. I don't know. And then he did do healing. I saw transformation in him, but then when he came back, I still felt like something was off. And that right there, I knew. I just like, okay, whatever. And be like, ain't no way you never did. No, nigga, I literally never did shit. Not a damn thing. The only thing I probably did was pray. Pray. And I mean, if I did pray and I was in my angry state, I probably did definitely say something out of anger. But that's about it. I've only not done said things out of anger. Dead ass. I'm not even joking. Right hand on the Bible, God can strap my ass down right down if I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm not bullshitting, bro. The only thing I genuinely have done has only said shit about him, and not even in a negative ass way. And when I said I've said shit, I mean I've said shit to protect myself. So in when I say protect myself, I said I gave the confirmation for spirits to fuck y'all asses up. That's the only thing I did. And I'm gonna be clear as hell honest about that shit. My spirit team do not fucking play. You fuck with me, you're fucking with them. And your ass will be getting handed to you. Trust and believe that. Like that's not even me trying to like threaten anybody. Like no, that's like genuinely my fucking protection. That's a warning. That's them low key probably letting you know through me now. Like, hey, nigga, stop fucking with him. Cause I don't do shit to nobody. I literally stay in my room 24/7. I guarantee you, if I did a whole fucking week, not even a week, a month of me streaming, y'all generally would see exactly how the fuck I live. And y'all would be like, okay, this nigga doesn't do shit. Genuinely fucking speaking. He goes to the gym, maybe to work, maybe to make music, or go outside and travel a little bit. Other than that, nigga, I don't do shit. I don't bother nobody. I don't tell nobody my moves. I genuinely don't trust people. Because everybody has showed me that I can't trust them. Besides my sisters, and if they try to fuck with them, that shit ain't, that, I definitely ain't fucking with that nigga. I will raise hell itself for them. Not even just them. There's other people that I generally protect. But I don't fuck with certain. I'm not going to allow you to fuck with certain people that I love or certain things that I love. Because once you do that, that's when you're crossing the boundary. Because I never in my fucking life came after anybody trying to stop them from their destiny, try to stop them from drawing, doing hair, or anything as anything as such as what they wanted to do in life. If anything, I always tried to help, give them guidance, even like challenge them to be better. These niggas wasn't challenging me to be fucking better. They was trying to stop me from being better. What the fuck? Like, gang. Or jealous at me being better. And when these niggas could have done the same fucking shit, especially my cousin. My cousin know for a fact that I told him this nigga he could have made music and etc. with me. Dead ass. This nigga did not want to do that shit that day he came over. And the same day he came over, the same day we got into a fucking argument. The same day where I told him he could have stayed home. The same fucking day. I'm not joking. I told him he could have stayed home. If he did not want to come over, he could have stayed home. He still decided to come over on whatever bullshit he was on. And whatever was led that day, it happened. But I let it go. And I forgave him for that shit. And I told him, he knows this. But after that, I definitely did take initiative to cut his ass off because, like I said, I felt some weird shit again. And I was just like, nah, gang, this is that this been going on for way too damn long, and you're not telling me something. And that something had to be what I told you earlier. But I don't even know the length that this nigga has went towards, but I don't even want to know the lengths that these people low key have went towards because they've already disappointed the shit out of me. So I have to sit here and just be like, damn. And these gonna be probably the same people that's gonna be like, oh, oh, if you don't love me, then blah, 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 blah. Same people that literally tried to guilt trip me. My brother, he tried to guilt trip the shit out of me. He was just like, oh, well, I'm gonna be dying soon. When I have a, you know, okay. My mother, well, what you gonna do when I'm gone? When I'm your parent? Oh, or my dad. Oh, well, this is my son. Nigga, you never been around me enough to really just call me my son. And if you really want to talk about it, you literally was claiming my sister way more before you even decided to fucking claim me. You didn't even sign the papers of my fucking birth certificate. And if you want to lie about that, I can go grab it now. And then on top of that, who knows the bum ass shit that you probably been doing behind the scenes of using my name to fucking get money, scamming. Uh, like, bro, I'm so sick and tired of some certain people. And even if these aren't the same people that's doing it, I still know that these are people that's doing it. Regardless, they be like, how the fuck does he know I'm doing this? Because I'm not retarded. At this point, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not retarded. My dad has always tried to make it seem like he's always been in my life and that I've rejected him from being in my life. Yes, it is true. I've rejected him from being in my life, but it was also true that this nigga has never tried as hard to even be in my life. How do you come down to South Carolina, right? Cool, whatever. You live here. You have access to come see us. You made no effort to come see us until recently. And you was down here for longer than that. You wanted me to constantly keep pulling up to see you. Who the fuck is the father? Because at that point, I seem like the father. I'm pulling up to see you. I'm going out my way to see you. I'm going out my way to do things for you. And the only thing that you've done is stay still in one spot and probably provide me $50 for my career, while you're giving my sister 200, 300, 400 fucking damn dollars. And I'm being left here with nothing. And you think I don't like, and then tell your brother, tell my sister, oh, yeah, give your brother a little something. The same type of people that literally would try to paint me as a fucking villain, knowing for a fact that they ain't no angel at all. And who the fuck is there to say that I've ever came out here and said, an angel? Although I possibly could be. I ain't even gonna sit there and say that. I ain't gonna go there with that. You know what I mean? But I have more potential of being an angel than anything else because these oh my god, these honestly, if this video stops here, just know that it's because of story. But I done got out majority of that shit. So if this video ends, just know it at this point it is divinely ended. Because I done got out every last thing that they made to try to be like, oh, y'all didn't tell us that he was doing this, and third for you. Y'all didn't tell us that he was helping you with groceries and he was helping you with all this, that, and third, and that you was over abusing the fucking shit out of him. having him do every damn thing and then relying on him still, even though he's fucking tired and shit, and then think that the shit was okay. 444 on the clock as I see confirmation. But people really have got me like fucked up. Like, bro, they have pushed me overboard and think that I'm now going to stay passive and nice. No, I've seen every little dirty ass trick that you made. Now I'm gonna make my move. And it's not even going to make a move to try to destroy you. It's me speaking the truth. The truth. The truth. Simple as that, bro. Like I'm fed up with the bullshit. I believe in so many people who never thought to believe in me. My brother doubted the fuck out of me. He was just like, oh, you can't do that. And then I went and did that shit in front of his face. Mother didn't really think I would do anything with rapping or make music. And then I ended up doing way better than the fuck she thought. And then she tried to reject her own fears and stuff for me and etc. Her and my brother. They think I don't know, but and then she think I don't know every time that she tried to attack my connections. Actually, I've seen a couple of people try to attack my connections. Actually, I've seen my brother even stalking my account. Or have these would be not just him. Other people have been sent to my account to literally try to stalk me. They deserve my pictures and everything. Hate on me. Or whatever the case may be. And some of these people, like my brother, I know he has deep love for me, but at the same time, he is facing shit that he just has to, like, literally be able to let go. Simple as that. Like, I tried my hardest to help him. Now he has to help himself. Like, he has to save himself in order to save anything in his life. And that goes for a lot of people. Like, anybody that has really just came after me recklessly, you're going to have to save yourself before you even think to save anything in your life. Because there is no telling the karma that's going to come around for you. And like, I feel like right now, I'm saying shit out of like, God really just saying that shit now, bro. Like, he'll let me take over, but majority of this shit, I'm probably not even gonna remember. I'm so dead ass. But that's what being led looks like, at least. Some people would just, anybody trying to tap into my energy. Well, you can't do that. There was a trick they was talking about. They was like, put like 3 fingers in front of your face or whatever to see if you're real. I was just like, brother, I know I'm real. So, breeze, nigga. I'm sorry. That's how you know I'm sorry. At least I'm starting to feel better. Because now I'm talking about it and like, if I feel more like, because I was going to write about this one. I ain't going to cap. I was definitely going to write about this one. But there was too much for me to really just put down in that. I mean, like, too much. And I just knew I was just like, writing ain't going to be the answer to this one game. Although there is shit in that book that I will be releasing. Don't know when, no plans, no anything, but and y'all can't stop that one either. So especially if you don't know what the book's called, what it's about, or anything. So and people think I don't know that shit. Like, nigga, you think I'm finna give you my hand or give you detail or give you anything so that you can fucking run with it and stop it? No, nigga, I'm finna low key stay in my own lane and nigga, I'm gonna do me. But I'm not gonna, no, nigga. Like I said, stop trying to tell people your damn business because because these be the same people that really be trying to fuck your ass over, bro. But they're probably like, where's this video going now? I don't know. My ADHD kind of kicked in, so but ADHD I could low key master to multitask as well. But that's besides the damn point. Just low key just helping me for the moment. Um, yeah. I don't really want to expose these people too damn bad. Cause like I could really like, I mean, I could go in on these people. Cause there's secrets that I know about every last one of these people that I could fucking expose. But I'm gonna keep it there. Generally speaking, I'm gonna keep it there. And let's talk about it now, because my fucking ex tried to hide the fact that she was fucking pregnant from me. Never told me. Never fucking told me. Never fucking told me. Dead ass. And so I don't know if I was in a state of providing for her child or some shit, or that's what she was trying to get me to do. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't want to care no more because that's not none of my business. But just know, no, like whatever you think, no, stay the fuck away from me with all like, bro. You think that I'm gonna want you back in my life just because, or trying to manifest, hoping that I'll have an open heart to letting you back in my life. No, fuck you. You did way too damn much. The time I wanted you was when you could have had. Now I don't want you in my game. Like that shit is over with. Or far the fuck over with. And I apologize to any of my day one friends that I may have switched up on and no longer talk to. I never switched up on y'all. Truthfully speaking, I still think about y'all, but at the same time, there was areas where I knew y'all needed to get y'all life together. So I stepped away. Not just stepped away, but I think I overly stepped away because uh, probably just attacks in my life. I don't know. I really don't know. I do apologize to anybody who really wanted to be in my life and was doing the work to stay in my life, and I rejected you. I do apologize. If you are viewing this video, I do ask that you text me personally. Um, Probably on TikTok. That would probably be the best because I do have a lot of people blocked. It's TikTok or Instagram, whatever platform you don't see me blocked on, you see yourself blocked on. That's probably where you should hit me. Other than that, if I block your ass on majority of everything, just know that your ass will stay blocked on everything because you did way too fucking much. Other than that, I think I got enough off my chest. Do I feel wanted in my family or by any of these members? No, 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 I don't. Never have. And I don't think I will. Just like I said, my daddy literally prioritized my fucking sister as if I wasn't his. He thought I was belonging to somebody else's. And I was just like, um, okay. Yeah, there was just really slick ass shit he was always saying, like, man, you really are my child. The fuck are you talking about? You didn't know this is the freaking first. Which basically just led me to my answer of why I was just. Which, that's why I asked. That's why I asked. I was just like, nigga, was I even planned? You talking about you supposedly knew what you was doing, but obviously It was like, bro, and that's what it just pissed me off because I was just like, hey, obviously not, because you obviously didn't know that I was supposedly yours. And if you did know that I was supposed to be yours, or you knew what you were doing, why the hell are you still questioning the fact, like, whatever? And then again, I could see why he would probably question it because my mom is a great ass fucking manipulator, and she said, and supposedly around this time he was still coming. I don't. There's a lot of fucking business that I don't need to be putting out here, but I'm gonna leave it at that with him. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there with him. My mother, I'm not gonna speak on. Not no more. I'm not. I don't really spoke on all these people. I really could put these people in every situation that they not put them in every situation, but speak on every situation they put me on. But that shit would literally be a book. I'm low key hungry. I'm tired. Not I'm tired, but I'm definitely hungry. So I'm probably gonna eat. And I'm gonna go on my nap. Yeah, I'm gonna go on my nap. Yeah, midnight. Alright, I'm fully prepared for that one. Just gonna take a change. Whatever. Other than that, appreciate everyone who did watch this video. Other than that, I don't really care who didn't. I don't care who did. This was for me personally. That's the only reason I did this video. Like I said, yeah. So I don't care about any other likes, views, any of this. And this shit is literally for the future. Simple as that. My family and all, future family and all that. Other than that, peace, love, and freedom. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Deuces. Peace.